Hi friends, today's topic is easy steps to improve English communication skills. Let's start. Hello, hi everyone. Hope you all are doing great. Tasan here. Today's topic is how to speak fluently in English. So as you all know, when the point comes to English, few people they feel very shy to express themselves in that language. Why is it like that? Just chill, cool and relax. I have few tips for you actually. Within a short span of time, you can be very fluent in English. So let's see what are those points. So before going to those points, I want to tell you something. In your childhood days, when you learned your mother tongue, how did you learn? By observing your parent and grandparents. Am I right? So by doing observation and putting into the practice. This was the only method used to learn your native language. Your mother tongue you learned this way. At the same time, did you learn any grammar? No, you didn't learn any grammar, but still you are very good in your mother tongue. Am I right? The same way, English is also a language which is very easy to learn. It's our second language. Yes, I do agree that actually worldwide it is accepted as a international language for any business or any international market if you want to survive in, or else actually in any profession nowadays it has become very important language. So I have few tips for you actually, those who are struggling hard to speak in English. First and foremost thing what we have to do is we have to put reading habit. What is reading habit? How we are going to read? What we are going to read? It all depend on your interest basis. For example, few people are very interested in kitchen work. Few kitchen work in the sense in the cooking, how to keep the kitchen items, in all those things. And few people are very much interested in sports. Few people are interested in actually cine field. Few people are interested in politics. So why can't you just for 5 to 10 minutes every day, let it be in a newspaper or let it be in any news application or in any magazine or in your children book, wherever you find interesting actually according to your interest habits, you can actually just have a read, so that each and every day you can get across with many words and you will know how to form a sentence. So based on this, second steps we have to move. The second step should be writing. What I should write? If you ask me, you can write about yourself or your daily based activity. Each and every day in the starting stage you can write 5 to 6 sentences. For example, I helped my wife in the kitchen. Small less sentences you can make actually, and later on days you can start writing a paragraph. By writing this actually you can recollect the words which you read before and you can actually try to implement in your writing. And when you read, you should read aloud. Then only actually your vocabulary and your accent and the way you speak, everything will actually change. And third most thing, you have to start watching any native speaker English the speeches or news or anchor or anybody else actually in which you are interested in. You can actually have a look. Let it be in a YouTube, let it be in TV, let it be in, however source actually you feel that it's comfortable to watch, you can. For example, I can tell you I'm a very big fan of Ms. Jayalalitha. So our former chief minister she is, right? So she's no more, but I try to listen to her, more of her videos actually. She has a very good leadership quality plus communication skills. Just because of that communication skill is also actually made her actually good leader. Am I right? So I try to listen to her, more of her videos. I know actually when the point comes to the native speakers, most of them will not able to understand in the first point of time. So I will suggest you to listen to those videos actually, those are Indians actually, or any cricketer or actually any film stars or any politicians whom you like the most. So you can watch their body language, the way they speak, the vocabulary they use. So everything actually you can keenly notice and make a note of it. And immediately, fourth point is you have to enact the same thing whatever you did in front of the mirror. So standing in front of the mirror, you can actually learn many things. Don't, if in front of others you will feel shy, first you by yourself stand in front of the mirror and try to enact the same, and try to frame your own sentences, and try to repeat it actually every day, at least for 5 to 6 months. Definitely you can be very fluent in English. The fifth point will be actually listening. When you're an idle, you can listen to any of those audios, or actually you can listen so that actually you can improve your pronunciation. When you're tired from your work, or actually when you're feeling sleepy, or when you travel, at those point of time actually you just plug in your headphones and you can try to listen to any of those audios, so that actually you can improve your pronunciation and vocabulary. And next is start playing with words. Play with English words. So how you are going to play with English words? Let it be a wrong sentence, let it be a wrong word, let it be, but you practice, play with it. And the last but not least is very important. You have to, whenever you get an opportunity, you have to speak only in English. For example, if you're calling a customer care, you always have to select English as your language. Then you have to speak with customer care in English. So when you speak, definitely you can improve. If you're going for any office, if you meet a receptionist, you have to converse in English. So these are the ways actually where you can really improve your English. Yes, so now we are done with all this actually. Now we want to learn very good accent, slang, pronunciation, like how a native speaker speak. If you want that way, then one way method actually is there, where you can, sitting at home, you can do that. How you're going to do? There is something called, few websites are there where you can go and speak with the native speakers. Yes, definitely we have to pay for it actually, but it's really worth, and it's doing great on people. You can have a just look on Play Store, just download 6-minute English. 6-minute English. This service is done by BBC. The 6-minute English you just download. It's really doing a very great job. Those who really want to have an accent and slang like a native English speakers. And one more thing, this American Life, this also you can download, or else any Google podcast. We have many podcasts actually for English speaking skills, so you can just have a look on it and just download it, and then actually you try it for it. And one more thing, there are some websites, something called Cambly, Cambly. Just go for it and download that application in your mobile and start search for any of the teacher you want. Actually you can select. Many coaches are there actually, many tutors are there with whom you actually interact for half an hour. Any common topic you can pick and you can speak with them. Definitely this will help you a lot. So let me summarize you. First is you have to put a reading habit. Let it be anything. Let it be a children book, let it be a magazine, novel, anything. And then you have to write. You have to write your own story, or actually from morning to evening, your day-to-day activity. And then you have to watch any of your role models, or actually any of your politician or your favorite person who speaks very good English, or any native speaker English if they are good at it. If native speaker English, if you really find actually interesting, then you can watch all those things. And then fourthmost thing, enacting in front of the mirror. When you enact yourself actually, then you will become very confident with speaking actually with people. And then you should start listening when you're idle, or actually when you're actually taking rest. You can listen to those audios and you can improve your pronunciation. When you get an opportunity to speak with English with any of the circumstances, then you should prefer English language. And believe in yourself, nothing is impossible. Everything is possible. So let's be positive and start doing all these steps. If you like my video, kindly share with your friends. Comment, share and subscribe.